just old light. They're just old light. Your hair was long when we first met. Samson came to my bed, told me that my hair was red, told me I was beautiful, came into my bed. I cut his hair myself one night, a pair of dull scissors in the yellow light, and he told me that I'd done all right, and kissed me till the morning light, and he kissed me till the morning light. Samson went back to bed, not much hair left on his head. He ate a slice of Wonder Bread and went right back to bed. We couldn't bring the columns down, we couldn't destroy a single one. And the history books forgot about us, and the Bible didn't mention us, not even once. You are my sweetest downfall. I loved you first.
Is that any better? There's still that terrible fuzz sound. Is that any better? Ignore how it shows up multiple times. I'm listening to this again on my phone. How about... Sorry, having some technical issues right now. Give me a moment to get it sorted out. Alright, looks like that's about as good as it's getting. Sorry, I'm having some trouble with my microphone. Might have to do with the fact that it's a billion years old and not a great microphone, and I don't even know if I ever learned how to use it correctly. Just to name some random things, that might be the issue. Anyway, I'm just bored, so I thought that I would stream working on my most recent animatic. After I now wrap up all these useless cords I have lying around. And one more moment while I post a link to this on my various things. Alright, we should be Gucci then. Alright. I'm a little less than halfway through this animatic. And boy, it's like already to 80 pictures, I think. But the problem with it being 80 pictures is that, honestly, I don't know if it's, like, any good. Because it's such a fast, like, pace of the pictures showing that it might just end up being a lot of pictures and totally unintelligible by the end. But we'll find out together, I guess. Because, like, I've seen the pictures 1.5 billion times now. So, like, I process them quickly. But probably people watching it for the... Because, like, I know look each time that I go through it. I even put all the effort into it of, like, planning it out and thumbnailing it. And now here we are. Giving it a real college try. One second. I probably won't be streaming long today. Just until my sister gets off work. I got off early. I've wanted to stream for the past couple days. And I finally have the chance to. Because I feel awkward streaming with other people. I know that streaming with other people makes for better, like, video or sound. Because, sorry, excuse me. Because you have that other person that you can play off of. But consider this. I'm really awkward, even with my own sister. Surprising but true. Sorry, I needed to find a reference picture for Iris. I had a whole system for drawing this braid when I was drawing Dahlia earlier, and I have totally forgotten it since then, so fun. By earlier, I mean like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, some time ago. Jeez, that eye is huge. So I'm doing, if you're curious, the animatic that I'm doing is to the song Lollipop by Mika. And instead of focusing on any one relationship, I'm just kind of hopping around the various relationships that you see within Ace Attorney. Which I'm hoping will make for a good video, but again, to the pacing issue I have, where everything comes by at a fast pace. So I'm a little worried about the pace being so fast that, like, people don't have time to recognize even who the characters are. And then you also run into the issue of... Wait. Sorry, I totally lost my train of thought again. In my defense, I was trying to remember how far apart eyes need to be to not look like they belong on an alien. I'm making some things that I've really liked since I've gotten into Ace Attorney. So there's this that I've been working on for a bit now. And then there's also this fic I've been working on. I've called it Complete Turnabout. And it's in which Phoenix Wright ends up in a universe where he's a prosecutor. And now he's helping Clavier try and take down Kristoff. So this takes place just barely post Apollo Justice. So Phoenix has just barely taken him down in his own universe, and now he has to do it again and live through the paranoia again and seeing how the changes have affected that. I've been having a lot of fun writing it. There's nothing important to say here. I just wanted to say that. This dorky ass sweater. Literally can't believe this thing is real and canon. Maybe we'll just go ahead. Yeah. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. I can live with that. Dang it. One second. Usually on Monday nights I watch my friend Mal stream. And lately she's been streaming Ace Attorney, which has been great. But it's been a rough day, so I guess that she's taking the day off of doing that, which is her mental health comes first. Also, I'm sad because I wanted to watch it. But also, we kind of like talk about stuff going on at work during then, too. So I'm also sad that we're not going to get to talk about work and just tea and stuff. I feel like I've had a subject that I was like, I bet I could info dump on this for an hour and a half during a stream, and now I cannot think of anything that I've ever thought of in my life. Talk about my fic, I guess. Is there anybody in the chat would be interested in me just talking about my random and probably very sporadic thoughts of for like half an hour, an hour? I mean, I'll warn you, I'll probably default to talking about fanfiction if somebody doesn't stop me. Or about Ace Attorney. I mean, that has been my most current. Maybe I'll talk. You know what? Okay, here's what we're gonna do Zelda. E3. Who's excited for E3? I am. I don't know what to expect. So I'm really hoping that we're gonna get Breath of the Wild 2 news, obviously. But I'm. So it seems crazy almost at this point to think that they're not gonna have any E3 Breath of the Wild 2 news. But I do kind of wonder. Like, I don't know. Gaming people and execs are not immune to making dumbass decisions. So I wouldn't be actually surprised if there was no Breath of the Wild 2 news. And they were just like, oh, sorry, we don't have anything ready yet. And we get to be like, what? You say you've been working on it for like 3 years now. How do you not have anything ready yet? I have kind of like jumped on the bandwagon of thinking that Breath of the Wild 2 is gonna get released with like the Switch Pro or whatever. Whatever it's gonna be called. And we honestly, my sister and I, well, okay, my sister has a Switch. I have a Switch Lite, which is breaking down slowly but surely. But I usually use my sister's Switch. Well, now that she's back, I use it more often than I do my other one. But like her controllers, she has a lot of drift issues, as anybody ever with any of the stuff does. But I'm like hesitant to like. I would offer to buy her new controllers because I was saving up for my own Switch for a while, but now she's home, so I don't need to buy a full Switch. But now all that money is going towards is just like saving for the new Switch Pro, and it seems dumb to keep investing in the regular Switch if we're gonna get a Switch Pro. Especially if the games better still work on the Switch Pro. But also, again, we go back to companies making dumb decisions. And who knows, maybe all the old Switch games aren't going to work on the new, whatever the new Switch thing is. I also heard tale somewhere about, like, Pikmin ARG. And I think that could end up being really cute. And I think I heard that it was supposed to be released in, like, end of June or something. I haven't heard more about it since. Admittedly, I haven't really looked into it since. But that seems like it could be a really cute concept. And I hope it works out. Ignore how she looks cross-eyed. And it's almost a good picture. But I have like 50 plus more pictures to go. So she looks great as far as I'm concerned. I've already drawn Phoenix in the shirt, and so now I have to remember what colors I gave this shirt. Because I'm using a limited palette. Did I make it? No, not the They're all blues with some pinks that really just pop. Not the lines. The lines are actually going to be colored blue later. Another reason, I've probably mentioned this before, but honestly, I'll talk myself in circles all day if I have to. Another reason why I'm really excited for Breath of the Wild 2 is because I run a little Zelda blog on the side. It's called Zelda Photography over on Tumblr if you ever want to check it out. And the basic concept of it is just a picture of Breath of the Wild that's posted every day. Or it's been Breath of the Wild or Age of Calamity, because now that game came out and I'm desperate. And the concept of it when I made it was just like, oh, you get a picture every day that reminds you, wow, this game looks pretty. But there's only so many pictures of like Link on a horse that you can take before they all look the same, and I think I've about reached that threshold. So I'm excited for Breath of the Wild 2, so that I have more material to post there. Like I said, I did use Age of Calamity to take some pictures of, like, mostly the cutscenes, since it's such a similar style. But still, I would like to have more stuff. And also, I haven't heard anything new about Skyward Sword HD. And I really... See, Nintendo knows their audience, and they know that they can just make a quick buck if they need to. Oh, wow, hey.
Sorry.
There's nobody here, so, well, there's two people here, but they're not talking, so it's just me talking about, right now I was talking about, wow, Skyward Sword, it comes out soonish, and
July,
we've
right?
learned,
Or is it in June?
I thought it was, I think it's,
It might be June.
I can't remember, it comes out soonish, and I was sad that we, as far as I know, we haven't heard any new information. And it looks like Nintendo is just going to be like, well, people are going to buy it if we add something or not. So why go through the trouble of adding something when I can just not? That makes me sad.
Like I said, I think there will be a new mini game in there somewhere. Well, I don't know. Depends if they... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, depends if they, like, downloaded all the assets, basically. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they would have to, like, reuse the assets to make something.
Uh-huh.
Anyway. I'm gonna go to Walmart in a bit.
Oh, what are you getting?
I'm gonna get note cards and shoelaces.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. I'm relacing one of my work shoes. I was talking about this already, but so, you know, like, your little high point on your foot?
Oh, yeah, yeah. And when it gets down, your foot goes numb?
Yeah, so one of my shoes, when I tie it up nice and tight, nice and snug, it really pushes down on that and really hurts.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to, like, not go through one of the loops.
Yeah.
So that it can breathe a bit.
But then your shoelaces are too long?
No, not that. My shoelaces don't have aglets anymore. So I wouldn't be able to I wouldn't be able to put them back through if I unlaced them. So I just need new ones.
That makes
Which
sense.
will be nice because my current ones are sketch anyway.
Ignore how ugly she looks.
Well, I like it. I think it's cute.
Yeah, if you say so. Alright, next one.
How long are you planning on streaming?
I was planning to stream until you got home.
I'm sorry.
So, I mean, I could stop streaming now if you want me to go to Walmart with you.
I don't care either way, really.
All the 2 people would be way disappointed. Probably Helaman.
Helaman, are you there? Helaman, if you're here, speak with us.
He never makes a sign.
Does he
Sometimes
really?
he'll text me afterwards and say good stream, which I love.
Okay. Helaman, if you're here, we love you. And I drew you Mothman. Did you see I drew you Mothman?
I love how bad I'm moving.
Sketchbook Pro?
Like, it's decent, but like, the eraser tool doesn't erase all the way.
Do you have it on low opacity?
No, it's like full. It'll say like amount erased 100%, and then let's see if it'll do it on command.
Or does it just do it sometimes? Which is even
And I'll be
worse.
like, la 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 la, and then I'll be like, ah, man, that sucks. But like, part of my system is that, especially for like the sketching, is that I'll just duplicate the layer until it like shows again.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, yeah. See, you can still see it.
Oh.
So like, it wasn't erased completely. So when I darken everything else, it also darkens what should have been erased the first time.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
So yeah, I can go to Walmart if you want me to go to Walmart.
Okay. I need to go like now before I settle down.
Yeah, that's what I
Otherwise,
figured.